Welcome back, everyone, to the best comics you probably haven't heard of, part 345. Let's take a trip to Transylvania with Dracula by James Tynion IV and Martin Simmons. Dracula is a chilling retelling of the classic story that stars Dr. John Seward, a psychologist attempting to treat a strange new patient, Renfield, who warns about his dark master who is planning to cast a haunting shadow across all of London. Dr. Seward dismisses his threats as the ravings of a madman, but soon afterwards, the mysterious Count Dracula arrives and begins to pull more and more people under his spell, including Seward's daughter. Now, Dr. Seward must grapple with the reality of this creature that defies science and work with the monster hunter Dr. Van Helsing to find and stop this creature of the night before his daughter is lost to him forever. This is a particularly creepy, unnerving reinterpretation of Dracula that can only come from the brilliant team of James Tynion and Martin Simmons. While it is a very familiar story told in a very familiar way, the execution of that storytelling makes some very creative choices that give it much more of an eerie and foreboding tone. The biggest of which is how little Dracula is in the book at all, that he only really has one line in the entire book, which allows him to be less of a villain and more of a presence. Hidden in every shadow and alleyway, his feats and characteristics only described to us by those who've met him, and by those who have fallen under his spell. This allows our imagination to fill in the gaps with whatever horrors and mannerisms that unnerve us the most, and create an increasingly uncomfortable feeling whenever he appears on the page. It's an extremely clever approach to tell this story and works to great effect, a unique way to write a familiar monster in a way that makes him feel fresh to monster fans old and new. Dracula is a haunting new interpretation of a classic story and is well worth your time, highly recommend.